Right, guys, it's Robbie and
Ruth.
Sorry,
I'm watching someone coming up there.
Oh, I don't. Of the R Factor running vlog. We're here in Biddulph this morning, on the Biddulph Valley Way.
Route 55.
Route 55.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it says on there, Biddulph Valley Way.
I do like coming up to Biddulph and running on these tracks.
We're dead lucky to have these tracks, aren't we?
I'm assuming. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. I'm assuming these tracks used to be railway lines.
I've told you that.
Have you?
Yeah, you know when you run up towards like Birch's Headway, there's some old track on there.
Oh, some old track.
I'm very conscious how bright I am now that camera's
very
on.
colourful. That's a bit of me, that is. I like black colours and stuff, don't I?
I don't think it's
Like,
good, isn't
look at my
it?
shorts.
It's a charity shop find.
That's some little... Check them out.
I thought on this gloomy, rainy morning I'd bring a bit of sunshine. So.
Bring a bit of sunshine to Biddulph.
Yeah, why not?
It is raining. We'll try our best to film today.
Oh, it's going to tip it down. What's on the plan today?
I think we're just going to run for about an hour, aren't we?
Yeah.
And just see what happens. Obviously, we're not going to do mega miles because we're going to have to do some filming as well.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be the second instalment of the No Sleep Till...
Part 2.
2 of the No Sleep Till Meriden series.
Are you going to tell me all about your weekend on this?
Oh yeah, I've had a busy weekend, haven't I? I had a really busy weekend. So I was at a festival on Sunday with my missus and son. Went to the Slam Dunk Festival up north in Leeds, which is like a pop punk festival.
Proper on your street, that, isn't it?
Proper up my street. Played there was some like emo bands, some pop punk bands, some metal bands. It was really fun. So we'll talk about that if you want for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm interested. I haven't really asked you about it, so that'll be good.
No. Yeah.
Proper your scene, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on then.
We'll have to do some running.
Get forward done. Nice steady one. I pulled my shoulder.
Yeah.
Or I've slept on it funny. I don't know. Funny. It's one of two things. It's putting fake tan on, like here, trying to reach my back, or it's sleeping funny and picking Brian up. So
yeah, one of them.
The hazards, eh?
The hazards of motherhood.
Yeah.
That's going to be the name of your biography.
What? The hazards of motherhood.
Yeah.
I should totally do one. Someone would have to spell check it.
Oh my god.
Give it a go.
Go my back. Go my back. Go my back.
Let's go. Scenic.
Hit my knee. Crowd surfing, so there's a band that I wanted to see called Landmarks, which is sort of a very heavy band from Marseille in France. Very heavy.
I've got Denmark on the end of my tongue, I don't know why.
Pardon?
I've got Denmark on the end of my tongue, that band.
But yeah, I've sort of enjoyed seeing them. I think Lex, my son, got to see me in action. Went a bit big, went straight into the mosh pit.
You go straight back to your 20s.
Started crowd surfing. So I used to love crowd surfing when I was younger. Crowd surfing, basically, you get on top of the crowd and everyone sort of pulls you along.
I think everyone knows what crowd surfing is. But I'm glad you've just explained it for everyone who doesn't.
Yeah, just in case you don't.
And just in case you don't know, basically, go on.
Go on, what are you going to say?
I was going to say, you're lifted up by loads of people. They love it, don't they? And like mosh pit things, like it's not really my scene. Although I do like a bit of Linkin Park and stuff.
Yeah.
My music's very broad.
Yeah.
I can listen to anything pretty much. Depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, crowd surfing and mosh pits, I'd end up dead. Like, I'd just get crushed.
Yeah.
So
I think in recent years, I've been quite reserved at gigs because I think when I was younger and stuff, I used to go a bit big.
Yeah.
Get on the top of the crowd, get on top of the stage.
I can imagine you doing that.
When I first become a dad, I put a bit of weight on, then I become a bit self-conscious.
Did you get worried that you wouldn't want people trying to pick you up?
Yeah, Yeah.
That's legit though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, you would think that.
Yeah. Putting someone's back out. There's some, like a few big lads trying to get up on the crowd at some of the bands on Sam Duncan. Yeah, we did struggle getting them up.
Yeah.
And they were just falling back down. So, but yeah, did a couple of little crowd surfs, which was nice. Felt like I was, 18 again. Sort of showing my son how it's done. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I saw landmarks, which went big for. Got the pit, got on top of the crowd, got thrown over the barrier.
You know what?
Which was nice.
There's not many runners who are into that kind of music. Maybe I just don't. Well, no, there probably is. There is.
To be honest with you, there's so when I first initially started running, shortly after I joined Biddulph Running Club, and I found it's not really, at the time, I thought there's not really a lot of runners into pop punk and emo and that kind of stuff. But I did find this online community called Running Punks, because I like the t-shirts. I came across their t-shirts.
T-shirts are pretty cool.
And there is a lot of like-minded people out there. And some in Stoke managed to reach out to some in Stoke. But that's the thing about running, isn't it? That's so inclusive. You find people from all walks of life.
Yeah, and I
all
think
sorts of backgrounds.
Like the running punks, wearing the gear that you wear. Like I'm saying, you don't find a lot of people into running that are into that kind of music, but there probably are. But I think you openly wear it on your clothes, with your skull bottoms and stuff.
Yeah. What t-shirts have I got on?
What have you got on?
Running Punks.
Oh yeah. Of course you have.
That's the best thing about running, isn't it?
What? The gear?
No,
the clothes?
It's just really inclusive.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
No matter your background, your religion, your race, your disability. It's pretty much open to everyone. Training for Escape from Meriden.
Or is it Meridian?
It's Meriden. So I've been calling it Meridian, and that's throwing you there, aren't it? It's like, why has it said that funny?
Yeah.
I think it is Meriden. I think it's just.
All you know is we've got to run for 24 hours, which we have talked about. We're like a broken record. Training plans. So when training for Manchester Marathon the first time, I followed a strict plan, and it worked. It did work. This time for Manchester Marathon, we did Chester Ultra first, didn't we?
Yeah, so we did Chester Ultra.
A group of us did that. So I think because that was in mind, we didn't follow an ultra training plan as such, did we?
No.
But we kind of knew the weekends where we had to get mega miles in.
Yeah.
A 30. What was the most we did? 34?
Yeah, well, that's your birthday.
34. Whose idea was that? How about on your 34th birthday, I run 34 miles? And I did. So yeah, basically, I think for the training for this ultra...
Yes, we're not going to follow a training plan
as
such.
Which basically, we're not true runners there because we're not doing a proper plan, but you do what works, don't you? So I think, personally for me, I think you'll probably agree with me that you're the same, going out and running on tired legs is really good. So
it's a big thing,
go to a club run at night, get up at 5, go out and run again.
Yeah.
Go and do a base fit, get up and run again. I mean, sometimes our training can be 6 or 7 days.
Yeah.
And you're shattered, but it makes you stronger.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that doing our base fit sessions, a few of us have done that, it really helps.
Yeah, it does.
Strengthen your legs.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing for me. I remember last summer, I did my first ultra, June or July time, did Tittersworth. And I thought it was alright. It was hard, but it was alright. But then in the summer, because obviously due to my profession, I had the summer holidays off, I just went out most days doing big miles.
You were ranking up like 100 miles a week.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But I suppose you got the time to do it, your kids are a bit older.
Yeah. So, but then I had Chester Marathon, sort of early October, and I really felt the benefit of that. So for Chester, I didn't follow a plan. I'm just going to go out and do mega miles. And I did a bit of a taper, but maybe my first marathon, and got a decent time. I think that was down to just going out, running on tired legs, doing big miles where I could. So when we was training for Chester 50, just thought, well, I'm just going to do the same. I'm just going to run on tired legs, do big miles where I can. I think you did have a bit of a training plan initially, but I think you just sort of just followed on what I was doing, didn't you, in the end?
Yeah, I think there was some mornings where I was shattered if I'd been up in the night. Or
Yeah. Oh yeah, zombie roof was quite a common occurrence in them winter months.
Or like going out early before club or meeting the others, like in group runs, it does encourage you, because even when you think I'm shattered,
yeah,
you just go out, don't you? So
yeah.
I think we need to box off a couple of races you've got.
Yeah.
This summer, then if we up our training.
Yeah. I think in the summer we're gonna maybe August start creeping the miles up a little bit.
We need to get at least a marathon distance in.
Yeah.
Or even a 30-miler, but I think we need to focus on like just keep moving, running and walking.
Yeah.
Because it's 24 hours.
So yeah, we're not discouraging training plans. Like we do know the whip for like 90% of runners.
But I just struggle to stick to him.
Yeah, because of work. And
every week it's sort of like, what can I do this week?
Yeah, because we sort of have to be quite flexible. Ruth's got mum life, she's got work.
Wife life. Everything.
House life.
It's all good.
Daughter life.
Just have to fit it around, as we all do.
So yeah, how many miles have we done, Ruth?
Less than 5, I think.
Less than 5. Might be rounded to 5 by the time we get back. So yeah, a bit of stop-start. Obviously doing a bit of vlogging and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I think we're just ticking on now, like we said before.
That was a nice steady one. I feel tired today though.
Yeah, my knee hurts. Hit my knee, getting thrown across the barrier at Slam Dunk.
Yeah, and you did do 30 miles yesterday.
I did. Yeah, it's like flaring up during there. But you hear a lot about our knees on this journey, because we've both got
I didn't want to talk about my knee.
Touch wood, we're not going to mention it.
We're not going to mention it. But whoever I went to see, she did a great job.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see her again. She's so busy,
Yeah.
so popular. She's amazing, honestly. Walked out of that room like a new woman.
Shout out.
Sophie Goodfellow. She's really good. Highly recommended, guys. What about my forehead? Because my dad, once I was really smiling and laughing, and he's like, oh, you've got a really wrinkly forehead, haven't you? That's what my dad said to me. Luke, I think I need Botox.
I don't know.
I know, but you're nearly 40.
You have to say that. I'm not going to cope very well being 40. I'm still really
Are you going to do 40 for 40?
Oh, obviously.
I think you should.
Obviously.
I will do 10 mile of it with you.
Thanks.
Anyway, I think we better go now, because I need to get home. I want a brew. Have you had breakfast or not?
I have had breakfast. I had some cornflakes.
Not porridge?
And a couple of biscuits.
Porridge is about my head.
I just make too much noise when I make porridge, and the missus is still in bed.
Oh, the ding of the microwave.
Yeah,
Or do you do it on the hob?
Well, I do it in the microwave, but I'm just extra noisy with stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just a really noisy person in the morning.
I'm sure crunching the cornflakes was just as noisy as the microwave. That was awful. Right, try.
So right.